What's up, people, and welcome back to another edition. Welcome back to another edition of what we're gonna be doing today. Now that I'm over being sick, I had the freaking baby got the flu the other day, a couple days ago, and we got this 24-hour bug. Freaking put me out for a little bit. Just slept all day. Then I talked to my dad. So Dad, if you see this, welcome to YouTube, and glad you finally got on here and figured out how to do it. My dad hasn't seen any of my videos until yesterday, so you know, he's one to thank for a lot of my ingenuity and abilities, probably for a lot of my quick learning skills when it comes to this kind of hands-on stuff. And so it's cool to see him on YouTube now. So hey Dad, hope everything's working out good and that you figure out how to use everything. I guess the next step is to get him a YouTube account so he can comment and stuff on the videos. What I'm doing today, I'm getting this thing listed. Rent's due today, so it'd be nice to sell this thing. I've already sent out the check, so it'd be nice to make it good. So I got up. I actually went to bed last night at a decent hour, and got up this morning at 9:30. So I think my dad found a couple of my videos where I got up at 2 or something and was bitching me out, saying, you know, it's absurd for a guy my age to be getting up anything past 9 o'clock in the morning, you know, which he's probably right. But you know, when you make your own hours and you work as late as I do in the shop too, it's nice, like I said before, you know, not having everybody bugging you, being able to work after 9 o'clock at night when when the kids are in bed and there's nobody up to bug you or make you do stuff and have you help them do stuff. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So anyways, today we are fixing my buff job. I just got a few spots I gotta hit. I don't know how you guys are gonna see this, how well it's gonna show up. It's all overcast today. We got storms on the way later tonight, so I need to get this done. It's about 55 degrees out already. We're gonna hit 65 or so today. But I got a nice shine here, and then right in here is where I had some major runs from the clear coat when I pounded the clear coat on right here. So that didn't get buffed out very good. I'm thinking, since it's pretty freaking dull yet, I might jump back down to a wool pad and the 3M, the heavy grit stuff, to get that closer. And then I might hit up this. There's a lot of compound on here too. I can't tell if it's spots that didn't get buffed very good or if it's just, you know, compound that got left on there. So, like right here, we got a spot where it's really hazy right in there. Okay, that's also a spot where I had to sand some clear coat. The clear coat gets runs down in these valleys a lot of times. That's what Pisser was saying too. So yeah, a little bit on the hood here. Like I said, sometimes it just ends up to be extra compound that's still on there. So I got a little bit of hazy spots right here to hit up. And what I've been working on right now already is the sides of the door here. I got a side of the door right here has got a hazy spot. Now this is all from where I had to, from where I wet sanded. You know, I wet sanded this whole side, so, or no, I only wet sanded the doors, you know, where I clear coated last. Just a lot of orange peel to where you could actually see it from 3 feet away. So, and then you can see all the sanding marks still left right here and up in here on the back here. It's nice and smooth. And then I got this big scratch right here that I missed. So I think I'm gonna hit that with some 2000, see if that'll come out, and then I'm gonna buff this area, fix this door. This is gonna be hard for you to see, but if you can see, yeah, you can see that right in the middle is where I blended the clear coat. I didn't paint this, I didn't clear coat this whole door a second time. So right here in the middle, out here is where I clear coated it, or where I blended the clear coat, and I sprayed some reducer, you know, over that area to kind of melt it in. So there's still some, I buffed it a couple times with the foam pad, and it's getting a little bit closer, but it's taking way too long. So I Went ahead and tied the wool pad back on here. I washed it out, got it all ready to go. And I'm gonna jump from the, I'm gonna stop using the glaze here for a minute and jump back to that 3M stuff. Important things are, mirror needs to get mounted yesterday. That door handle needs to come out of that door and be mounted yesterday. That rubber molding for the door, the weather strippings, all this door's basically got to be put all back together. Okay, as far as the grill goes, the grill frame was rusted out right here. So I'm just gonna take my the 3-inch and cut it off right there, cut it off right there, since it doesn't do anything right there anyway, and get this grill mounted back on here after I get this compound cleaned out of here. So I'll fix the buff job, I'll take it in for a wash so I can wash all the cracks and crevices. You know, there's freaking compound and residue from the pads, you know, where I hit the corners and stuff, all in the cracks. So I'll get all that pressure washed out and bring it back. Actually, before I do that, I might go up under here with the Scotch-Brites and clean up the plastics where the overspray got on the plastics, because I don't really have a good method of taping the inner fenders off yet. Someone wants to comment about that. I haven't really seen anybody do a video on the moldings. It looks like everybody just covers the tires and paints the car, so I never really see how you guys avoid hitting the moldings with paint. So I'm guessing you just tape them up in a situation like this, but I tried stuffing the plastic in the crack here. I pulled this down and stuffed plastic in there, which worked okay for a couple of the areas, but as you can see, it blew off after a while. Let me get some paint on the bumper here. You know, I got a lot of Scotch-Brighting to do to get this compound off the plastics. Okay, then we'll take it in for a car wash, then we'll get it back, and I'll hit up the rims with some of that Purple Power stuff too before I take it into the car wash. You know, the glass, you know, has compound all over it, so hopefully we can get all that washed off at the car wash. That's what Pisser does anyway after he buffs his cars. So I'm just gonna take the guys who knows what's going on advice, you know, and do that. Just scream. What are you screaming about? So, all right, so I had to throw the wool pad on there and the 3M to get it most of the way out anyway. She is pretty darn close. And I hit everything else too with the 3M Super Duty.
Hello, my name is Alexa, and this is my sister, Baby Ashlyn. Say hi. That is Jeremy working on his truck. Sanding it. Say hi, Baby Ashlyn. Say hi. Okay. I am going to show you how to do a handstand. And other stuff like back bends or handstands or back walkovers or cartwheels or front handspring. I can show you some of those, but I can do mostly all of those that I said. So that maybe back handspring, but I can do back walkover. And you get to the bridge and stand up. And Ashlyn, say hi. Okay.
So yeah, so I hit this part up here. I even went across the top here because that scratch buffed right out. I didn't even have to wet sand it. I did have to wet sand this door to get that to come out though. So yeah, I hit that with the 2000 grit and some water, and then I buffed it with the pad, and she's almost there. Didn't take long. And then I think I buffed this rail here too because it looked a little off. And then I hit this up. So yeah, it's still a little hazy, but that's because it's got 3M rubbing compound scuffs all on it. So, and then I did this rail that was looking all bad, remember? So yeah, you can still see there's some compound. There's actually still some runs if you look at it really hard. But yeah, obviously it's not done yet either. So I gotta hit this up with the foam now to take out those compound scratches. And then oh, this rail on the door, I hit that up, so that's looking a lot better. Yeah, if you guys got any suggestions for me on this taping, Darren, if you watch this one's for you, buddy. Your tape trick that I did on this side, it put lines all over it, and this is the only one I couldn't get out. I mean, it's a pretty sharp white line, and you know, there's nothing there. I mean, you can't feel anything there. There's no ridge at all. It's just a freaking white line. I don't even know what it is. So I know these cameras are awesome for focusing, but so yeah, I got a little buffing down there I missed on the rocker. Don't normally buff rockers. So yeah, I'm gonna turn this off and get this done. Switching over to foam, and I'm gonna switch to foam and switch to the machine glaze here, down to the lightest cut you can get. The mirror glaze, baby. Alright guys, all the buffing's done, and I decided to start hitting this up. It's had some overspray paint on it, actually, not compound. And I hit it with the gray Scotch-Brite and some of that mean green cleaner. And I think it's a little too abrasive because it's smoothing out the texture on it. So that's probably not a greatest idea. I had a couple people asked what's a good way to get the compound off the plastics in a couple other videos that I was watching. And let me show you. This works really freaking good. It's actually not that easy of a task to get this compound off. If you guys got other suggestions, let me know. I don't really know a whole lot of ways of doing this, but what I found that works really good is paint thinner. I just got some cheap paint thinner from Walmart. This is the safer paint thinner. It's diluted, it's not flammable, less harsh on skin than regular paint thinner, low odor, blah blah blah. Okay, that's the clean strip green style, and then a freaking green Scotch-Brite. Alright. Oh, that's always good. At least we're only dealing with plastic, I guess. Otherwise, you drop the sponge, you need to wash it off, but we're just washing the plastic. So. And what I'm doing on this stuff is I got to put my finger right down in the crease, you know, to get in the creases. Let me guys know. Let me know if you guys got a better way of doing it now. A lot of times this stuff looks good at first because it's wet, and then when it dries, it looks like that. I actually hit this with the buffer because it looked really good when I was buffing it. I'm like, oh, cool. When you buff that, it gets black and shiny again, so I'll just buff it. Well, that doesn't work. Good thing I only did it in this one spot just to see what it would do. But here, I'll try and dry it off for you guys. Alright, there it is, all dry. Dried off with a t-shirt for you guys, so it's air dried for about a minute too. So yeah, looks good. Nice and clean, good to go. I mean, I don't really think there's any point in putting back to black on it, but I might, especially back here, just to make this look really nice on the back. Because on these Dodges, it's kind of like the thing, you know? So yeah, I need to get the topper mounted back on here. I am going to sell it with the topper now, guys. I got a couple offers for like $200, $250 or something for the topper, and I'm just like, you know what? If I don't get $350 for it and any less, I'm not, you know, getting rid of it. I mean, try to go buy one of these toppers for less than $1,000. You can't find them unless it's on, you know, Craigslist beat up or something, or somebody just wants to get rid of one. I found one for $900 the other day on Craigslist. I found one just like it for $750 a couple weeks ago on Craigslist, but that was from a big topper place that sold used toppers. So this particular topper, I mean, all I wanted was $350 for it. It's got brand new glass in the back that they didn't do the greatest job of mounting, but whatever. It's gonna cover up some stuff too, which is cool. Wanted it to cover up like this spot right here. It's all smooth, but you know, I got the holes in there where the topper was mounted anyway, so I should have put bed caps on here, but I'm over budget as it is, so I'm not doing it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go inside and get some freaking lunch. I'm gonna come back out here and gotta get this stuff mounted. All right, guys, so just ran up to the store. We got rain outside, freaking not stopping. So I just got done doing the black plastic, cleaning the black plastic off anyway. So I ran up to O'Reilly's. Kyle stopped by and said he'd run me up there and get me some stuff that I needed to finish this up. But they got my blocks in. I had ordered these up, and I seen Pete using these on Southwest Rod and Customs. So yeah, it's split. You know, it's got a stiff side to it, and looks like it's gonna come right off. It's high quality right there. On one side and flip it over and use the soft side for like your 2000 grit. 1500 on one side, 2000 on the other is what paper you'd put on there. I had him grab me a freaking O2 sensor again, just in case, because I want to test it tonight and see if that's what the problem is. I got some microfiber cloths so that I can wipe the wax that I got back off, because I bought some Mother's spray and wax. I didn't know what to get, so I just went with a trusted brand, and I know everything usually works really good. So I've been really impressed with like Mother's mag and aluminum polish and stuff. So I'd forget their spray and wax. You can spray it on dry or wet, and then you buff it back off with a terry cloth or a microfiber cloth. I got some $7 3M molding tape to tape that molding on. So there. Alright guys, here's what's going on. I gotta get this freaking glass out of the freaking way because I can't get the door handle off in there that I have the key for. I don't have the door handle for the door that I got from the junkyard, so I need to get that one out, and all the wiring harness has been stripped out of the door, if you guys remember that video. So I gotta get the freaking window out of the way, so I'm trying to freaking get the glass off the track here. So I think I could just take this bolt off right here and it'll freaking move up out of the way. Once I get it up out of the way, then I'll use a suction cup or whatever, and maybe a vice grips or something to hold it up out of the way so I can get this damn thing out of there. So, and then I gotta get the grill put back on. I got the whole thing waxed down. I don't know why I waxed it, but I went ahead and put a bunch of that spray wax on, and it freaking came out really nice and shiny, just like I want it. Ooh, I didn't even notice it was that slick. Wow, it's slick. Yeah, she looks freaking sweet. Got all the compound's not all off of it though either, and I got some scrubbing right there to do to get that stuff off. I've been trying to scrub this crap off the plastic with some cleaner, and that's what it's doing. I mean, with some paint thinner and whatever, the Scotch-Brite. So it's leaving a residue under there, so I'm hoping it comes off at the car wash. If not, I'm gonna have to freaking spray those black or something, because that looks like crap. Got the door panel off, got the mirror mounted, got it all mounted and got it hanging here ready to go. I got to throw this weather stripping. I got the weather stripping in the door. This one, it goes all the way down to the bottom, which was kind of a bitch, but not too bad. Nothing I can't handle over here at Disciples Garage. So there's the Sonys I put in there, so you can get some proof that it has the premium sound. I gotta get the deck mounted. I'll probably do that later tonight. It's not a big deal. I don't plan on showing it till tomorrow anyway. Might show it tonight if someone gets a hold of me. It's already listed, so if I get some responses and someone wants to look at it, I'll show it tonight yet. But so yeah, I gotta slap this this molding on there, which is just a click and it's on, and then that's done. Things I gotta do. I gotta unbolt the straps that come down on these running board mounts. I gotta take this bolt out right here so that these will swing out of the way. These freaking swing around and stuff. I still gotta clean glass. I went and removed all the overspray and all the, I don't know, there was compound, there's all kinds of little stuff all over the glass. So I scraped all the glass with a razor blade. I got a bunch of red residue off the front, probably from shooting flies and stuff, but that's that. And I still gotta do back to black on the plastics yet. I got back to black. I think, yeah, I got everything I need here. So got some back to black, got polish. This stuff is pretty sweet. I don't know what's the best stuff to use, but I decided to buy Mother's because I use other Mother's stuff and it's good to go. But I chopped this rusty part of the grill out of there since it doesn't do anything any. So Throw your fists up! Alright, I gotta put this on and I gotta get rolling here, so peace. Yeah, they didn't get them out to anything. Not here anyway, but there'll be hail damage everywhere else, or somewhere else anyway. If there was hail in this storm, I guarantee it was bigger than that. And like that, it's instantly melted because it's so warm. Jared, you watch this? Thanks, buddy. This, even though I know it's not the nicest impact in the world, but it's an impact, you know? And I got enough air to supply it, so, you know, you supply it with enough freaking air, it just might do the job you want it to do. Yeah! Woo! What I'm talking about. Woo! Oh yeah, good luck getting that off, huh? That was easy. That's $7 in tape right there. I had enough to go all the way across the top of the molding, and then I split the bottom up into 3 sections so that, you know, at least it holds it on. I like leaving it open on the bottom anyway so that water can get out if it gets under there, so let's put it on. I don't know if that wax makes a difference or not, but I'm gonna get it off there just in case. I'm gonna give that a second to flash off. There it is, boys. Just coming down. Yeah, she's really talking. Name that movie, guys. I looked up Kelly Blue Book on the truck a couple days ago when someone asked about it, and you know, I was told by a couple different dealers that you shouldn't really use Kelly Blue Book because, I mean, first off, Kelly Blue Book's been around for like 11, 12, 13, 14 years or something, and the other standard, of course I can't remember it right now, but I'll flash it up on the screen here. It's not as well known as Kelly Blue Book. Kelly Blue Book's just the really well known one because that's what all the insurance companies use. Blue Book runs a little lower than actual what the market value is on your car. It's gotten so popular to where I think it's driven the market down because obviously everybody talks about, you know, hey, Kelly Blue Book's for this amount. You know, I don't see anybody using the other service that's been around for decades upon decades. But I'm going by what everybody's using on Craigslist. Everybody wants to know what the Kelly Blue Book is. So the Blue Book's, like I said, at $53,700 in very good condition. Excellent conditions, you know, a few $100s more at $57,900 or something. And regular good condition, which means it could have flaws in the body and a few minor leaks under the hood. and non-matching tires and stuff. And that's around 51, I believe it was. And fair condition, which was, you guys know what fair condition is. It's a lot worse condition than this thing is right now, needing body work and needing tires and all that kind of stuff. Blue Book's at like 47, so a little higher than I thought actually, which is weird. And like I said, Kelly Blue Book runs low, so basically it Blue Books for about 53.